Now, let's combine two powerful ideas into one practical lesson: agentic service virtualization and natural language interaction with realistic test cases. One of the most common reasons SAP teams cannot test properly is simple: the external system is not available. Maybe the EDI partner is not ready. Maybe the warehouse system is offline. Or maybe the bank, tax portal, or legacy middleware only supports a narrow test window. That is exactly where agentic service virtualization becomes critical. With INT4 Suite, you can simulate external systems and business partners in natural language. So your testing no longer depends on real endpoint being online. But this only works properly when the underlying test case database has already been prepared by INT4 Suite robotic crawlers. That is the foundation of all realistic search, selection, adaptation, and replay. So the flow is very important here. First, the INT4 Suite robotic crawlers prepare the database of realistic test cases. And then the agentic service virtualization lets you interact with those test cases in natural language. Let's look at a practical pattern. This time, we will try to find the test cases for sales orders with a specific material. So we start by inserting the prompt into the agent. We run the query, and now INT4 Suite agent will try to find the relevant test cases for sales orders with a specific material. As you can see, we found quite a few of them. So we can pick a few, maybe because we want to find out a bit more details about each of the test cases, and maybe change only a portion of those messages. So let's have a look at the first three. If we open those messages, we can see the buyer ID, the quantities, the materials, and some other information. And what we can do right now, directly from the chat, is to change the values before reposting those messages into your SAP S/4HANA system. So in this case, let's change the quantity and run it. What the system will do right now is to execute the test cases and simulate them as if they would be coming from a real external system. It injects the messages into the integration platform, and the business document, in this case a sales order, is created automatically. We can then open a test report, and in the report, we can immediately see that the current execution is different from the reference message. The key difference is the requested quantity, because we changed it from 85 to 93 in this case. And from there, we can find the reference number, and with it, open a real order in SAP and confirm that everything is correct. So the quantity was changed as expected. So the big idea here is simple. Once INT4 Suite robotic crawlers have prepared realistic test cases, agentic service virtualization allows you to search them, adapt them, rerun them, and also validate the differences, all in natural language, and all without waiting for the real external system to participate. That gives you much faster iteration, but still production-like realism.